Ba 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 ba. Ba ba Black Sheep.
It was a good TV series.
Zombies! Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Last Move. I'm your host, Kenny. I'll be tonight's DM. As always, I am joined with my good friend.
Hey everyone, I am Tony, the guy who is hopefully making this thing run tonight. You guys will notice that we had a little bit of a hiccup. We started live about 6 different times. I don't know what's going on with OBS.
Could've
It
fooled
crapped
me.
out on us, but we went back to Streamlabs, and so we're only streaming on YouTube tonight, not on Twitch. We love our audience. We apologize. I'm joined with...
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I play Daniel Barnes. I'm just sitting here observing the chaos. Taylor's also here, but she's currently doing things at the moment. She plays, I almost said the other name, Nova Anderson. And as usual, we have our special guest.
You almost said
everybody,
Tori there,
I'm
didn't
Mike.
you?
I play Dr. Morgan Thibodeau,
Doo doo. Doo doo. Doo doo doo.
and I want my whoopee.
got
Really
a
quick,
red
we got
jacket
someone
made
in
out
the...
of
I
wood
just
material.
want to
It's so
acknowledge the
nice.
chat for just this. Arms of Zeus comes in. We got David in the chat. He says, Dane, 5 episodes in one day? You guys are grinding hard lately. Oh.
5 episodes in
thank
one
you, sir.
day.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You know, there was a time back when we weren't so busy at work that we probably would have done that.
Yes, absolutely.
Or just on a 5-hour episode of this.
Bro, I
A
would
5-hour episode? You want to marathon this?
You don't
Yes.
think that I won't do a marathon? Am I muted? Okay, I'm
If
not.
we're doing a 5-hour marathon, I'm ending it.
Okay.
You don't think I won't do a 5-hour marathon of
I
this?
think a one-shot campaign could be fun.
There's no need to draw out something beyond what it needs to be. Looking at you, One Piece.
Yet you still watch the episodes.
I still, yes.
Okay.
Still a diehard fan. Still a diehard fan. But come on, that thing has been going on forever.
Yeah, it's going on so long that I refuse to watch it just because I'll never catch up.
And what's crazy about that story is the author knew how he wanted it to end, and he just made everything up in the middle. And we're still there.
He wrote the ending first.
Do you take a lot of inspiration from that man?
I would have to already know the ending.
Touche.
This man doesn't know what he's doing.
He's right there.
David is
What?
like, I'm David, I play Frank, and I
play
joined by no
I'll,
friends.
I'll give her food.
I'm Frank. Is
Yes,
his last name Castle?
Frank Castle.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, alright, so DM, Kenny,
Yes.
Jim, as it were.
Last time on The Last Move, which was a little over 2 weeks ago, we had a lot of problems arise towards the end of the episode. One is that we had some fiascos at a shopping center known as what, Ian? What was the name of that shopping center that you love so much? You were literally...
Harbor Freight.
We were at Harbor Freight, but
Yeah, it was Harbor Freight. And I
Harbor
think
Freight,
I was
yeah.
the one that made that joke.
No. Just because he kept dogging on it the whole episode.
That was me.
That was you?
That was me.
That was Ian the whole time.
No,
Thank you.
I said that the store looks not even in the apocalypse does anyone want a Harbor Freight.
Mike, do you want
Beyond
food?
that, we also got sabotage somewhere inside our rebel fortress. Almost lost Olivia. Luckily, we saved her, and some unlucky poor soul that we refused to let die, which I'm sure that he is being tortured beyond the guys that are actually dead. And
Not yet.
Havens is mandating that everybody have a cuddle buddy tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you. So we pick off with you put pineapple on this?
yes, I have taste.
No fish, no fruit.
Let's see, I say no vegetables, no fish.
So there's not a grave deep enough for you, and what do we want to do?
See, I am not the only one. Thank you.
Wow,
That
that
escalated
was
quickly.
What do we do? Okay, so
I mean, it is the night, so if you want to go with the obvious answer, the obvious answer is the obvious answer.
Is there someone who can go back and search those bodies?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a look at the corpses we left strewn about outside the fence.
Yeah, go ahead. I think you guys. I don't know if you guys looted those bodies.
We didn't.
We did not.
You want me to blow on it? Okay, Mama will do it. Her breath is colder than mine.
Because my ice is my
No.
heart is made of ice.
Okay, there we go. so,
So,
Sometimes the jokes get made before I can. So yeah, I'm gonna go loot some bodies.
You're gonna go
see
loot
if
some
they have
bodies?
anything on them?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you're gonna get out of this that you don't already have.
Well, I'm just seeing if they have any intel, any
We need
No.
that vial.
Any
The
evidence?
vial. Seeing if
Here
they
you
have
go.
the vial.
You're welcome.
Percipro.
The what?
Percipro.
I can't quite understand what you're saying. Mike, can you say it for me?
Procipro.
Thank you. Anyways. Yes, you do find it.
Cool. I pocket it.
Okay.
Do I find
other than
any-
that, you find gear that's pretty alright. It's not extraordinary compared to what you already have, which is extraordinary.
Do I find any pills?
Do you find any pills? Give me a
Oh, you want me to take your pizza
scavenging
outside?
check.
Copy that. That's a 6 plus none.
6 plus none. So you got a 6?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
I
You
was
did
gonna
not
say,
find
bro, I've got like
anything-
3 sets of dice right here that you could have done.
You do not find anything out of the ordinary on them.
Cool.
That was a high DC. Are you good?
For now, until she wants something else.
Are you a goofy goober? So, yeah, you found Precipro, the vial thereof, and nothing else. You couldn't glean any other information from the bodies as you searched. Anything else? Missy Moo Nova?
I know at one point I said whoever needed to be with me needed to sleep in a tree. That was about the last thing I remember.
They're just dragging their cot across the field over to your tree. They're freaking dadgumming. There's a woman in a tree and whatnot. I'm gonna be a monkey. Are you just going to sleep?
No, I'm gonna look around too. I'm gonna scavenge.
Give me a scavenging roll. You're just generally scavenging throughout this fortress you're in?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's not much of a fortress from what you said. What about a tent camp with
Literally,
barbed wire?
There's-
That's like scavenging in your living room.
You're just eyeballing it.
I know I have batteries somewhere.
11.
Nope, not worth it.
You know
how
just
many scavenging rolls I failed in my own house?
listen. Well, okay, so like her modifier though for those things are pretty high. She could probably just like
She's not the best scavenger
Do
in
a-
the party.
Not
she
not
can just like
scavenging
do a
anyway.
quick glance and be like, oh, look at that, a diamond ring.
Excuse me while I find that table.
Aren't you the best scavenger in the party?
No.
Everyone, make sure you check your mics.
What did you roll?
11.
Go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
It is 8.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
An 8. I need you to roll a d4.
Three.
You got a 3?
I got a 3.
Alright, you found a box of shells.
How many is in said box?
10. You went up to one of the crates of ammo. You opened it up and you're like, look at what I found.
Look what I found.
Ammo.
Birdshot.
Even though I don't
You went
have
to
a...
the
Oh, I do have a
store, and
shotgun.
you're
Ah!
like, I'm foraging for milk.
I would do that too. I'd walk into a store and go, I need milk. I've done that.
Most people do that.
No, but I will actually say what I need out loud, and people look at me like I'm nuts in the middle of Walmart.
Wait, am I the one who breaks into people's houses and steals their milk?
We all do that to Tony. You're not special.
That's not true. That's not what his third grade teacher told him.
Oh,
Fun fact, I was in the special class in 3rd grade, so yeah. Yeah, I
This is not off the rails. Let's get back on it.
How many passengers were on your bus?
was. No more than 10.
Oh, that's so great. Everything about tonight. Okay, next.
If I put a bed sheet on you, I'm pretty sure I would die. Oh, so
What's
what's up
wrong?
with the dog noises?
What's wrong?
So,
Morgan,
you
what are
found
you doing?
shells. You
Oh,
found
now I'm climbing
Precipro.
my tree.
What are you doing, buddy?
Have what?
I'm hanging out with Havens.
This?
Ah,
You're
cool.
welcome.
Welcome to the visitor center.
Do not lose those,
This is where I
or I
sleep.
will paddle your butt.
What does it look like? What am I looking
Drag
at
your
here?
cotton here. So this is where all the information placards are. Through that door is a utility closet.
I'm not asking in character. I'm asking, am I in a tent with Havens?
No, you're in. So the visitor center is. It's kind of like an outdoor patio, but it has an inside for like utility and whatnot. So like not where visitors would normally go inside. They don't normally have access, but you notice that they have like broken the handles off the doors to this building. Because nothing's better than not having something that requires a key.
I love how the most powerful weapon that I have is my bow.
Depends on the scenario. So
The one that does the most damage is my bow.
he's showing you around the visitor center right now. Doc Thibodeau, the little medic with you, is he still slowly breathing for this guy? Why are we keeping him alive? He's slowly
information.
pressing the bag against his thigh. He's got his C-clamp on the face mask. I don't know if this guy's gonna talk ever again. Who knows? We'll see tomorrow if he wakes up.
Just keep squeezing, medic boy.
Havens turns to you and he's like, "So what exactly happened? Like, how, like, there was a bunch of noise outside the gate and then someone was trying to kidnap one of your guys?"
Your front gate was attacked. It was clearly a diversion.
For the kidnapping that you thwarted, I hope.
Well, I mean, that's the result lying there.
We're inside the visitor center and you're pointing out what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to him. And
I was talking to you.
Okay. My bad. I was jumping around. Yes. Yeah, we thwarted it.
Well, did you lose anything out of that?
A few rounds.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't end up losing anything. I have to admit, I'm a little bit suspicious of everything that's going on with you guys. Not a whole lot of people coming into the walls to try and shoot each other up since you guys been here. What do they want Olivia for?
They
Is it
want
something to do with the cure?
They want what's in her head.
They want what's in her head? She's got the cure in her head?
Grab me that green book on the blocks.
Research, knowledge.
Please and thank you.
All right. And does she have a cure?
That's something you're gonna have to ask Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. Okay. Well,
Speaking of asking questions, I've got a few of my own for you.
that sounds like tomorrow's. No, okay.
Go ahead, play that game.
I mean, we
You're about to find out how serious Nick is. When we got here, you mentioned about the bridge at the QZ.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what you know.
What I know? Well, here's what I do know. There were bombs placed underneath the bridge on the Multnomah side. They were placed there by Fedra in case something went wrong. That was their purpose. Who detonated them, I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. A lot of people like to point their fingers at Fedra, but I don't think anybody from Fedra had their fingers on the detonators when it happened. Now, Samson, say what you will about him, he was okay with it. He may not have pulled the trigger, but he didn't mind it happening because, as far as he's concerned, at the end of the day, it did stop a lot of wrong from entering the QZ. Apparently, it's just a matter of time, I guess, considering where you guys came from and what you've told me. But it did at the time. However, most of us in Fedra didn't agree with him. A lot of good people died in that. A lot of people would have preferred to try to save more lives. So we left. That's why we're here. That's why we're branded the rebels. We were kicked out. I don't see eye to eye with Samson on that issue. But up until now, he's done a pretty good job of keeping that place fairly safe.
Who else had access?
To the detonator? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
It should be nobody else. But someone got it. And I shudder at the idea, but perhaps Samson knew the whole time who had it. Whether it was his choice or not. I would be lying to you if I said it didn't keep me up at night wondering who that person was, but it's one or the other. Either someone in Fedra did it, or someone got a hold of the detonator out of Fedra's control. And one could say that it was a good thing. One could be horribly disgusted by it. One could say that the only reason why Samson said it was a good thing is because it was out of his control, and rather than look bad and say that he lost control of the detonator, just say that it was a good thing in the end anyways.
What's wrong?
So it doesn't look bad. I don't know which one's the truth.
I don't think there's a
I have
lighter
my
out there,
preferences, but they don't matter.
baby. Well, why don't you go get my phone and hang out in there?
Somebody blew that bridge. A lot of people died,
Or go upstairs and sit on the couch.
and I hate it.
Okay.
Why? What does it matter to you?
Don't worry about that.
You had loved ones on that bridge,
Cover?
didn't you?
I said don't worry about it.
Were you in Multnomah?
Here you go.
Would you like to see how hard I can punch?
Would you like to see how fast I can shoot?
I start reaching in my coat pocket.
He's in like underwear right now, so he's not reaching in anything.
This-
You want to fight a naked man, I guess? Is that what this is coming down to?
something Greco wrestling.
There you go.
I mean, don't act like it wouldn't be the first time I've had to do this.
I don't know you. What kind of threat is that? Anyways, I told you where you can put your cot. Let's, to the best of our ability, try to get some rest after this
Be careful.
chaotic night. Anybody else have anything that they would like to do before the night wanes on into the morning light?
Nope.
Sleep.
You're gonna go to sleep? Okay.
Tell the medic to wake me if anything happens.
I climb into my tree.
This sucks, man. Alright.
What?
You do anything?
Just climbing into a vacant cot, somewhere kind of hopefully a little less populated. As per usual, pull up my 357, tuck it under my pillow with my hand on it, so that way I got it if I need it.
Is your finger... Is your booger hook on the trigger?
Negative, I'm indexing.
I would. And that's how a negligent discharge happens.
Yes, because yes, trigger gets pulled and I keep my finger like this.
You're keeping a live weapon under your pillow with your hand on it. It's always an unloaded gun that kills someone.
Let's not get into the splitting hairs type of thing. Okay, clearly we're not exactly the safest bunch. I have a bomb in my jacket,
Yeah, you think you would have
which
just
you
put
are
that down?
currently sitting next to.
Not moi. Havens is.
I get what you're saying. This is my safety.
Especially if my head's here and the revolver's here.
All right, so
But
Nick doesn't sleep.
Nick doesn't sleep?
He hasn't since the incident.
So,
Just can't.
the morning light
Do
touches
it.
all of you the next day.
You want me to drop Paisley?
Doc Thibodeau, you wake up to the medic and he's just kind of slouched over like this.
Is the guy dead?
Gotta roll.
perchance.
I want you to look at that. I kid you not.
Oh, that's a bummer, buddy.
That's a nat 1. Yes, your patient is dead.
Maybe not roll that on your keyboard also, because you at any moment you can wind up clicking out of something.
Nonsense. That's foresight. We don't have that around here.
I just let the medic sleep and go for a walk.
Hmm.
Go check on Olivia.
All right. Barnes, is there anything you want to do this morning?
I want to find Thibodeau.
Wanna go for
Okay.
one more?
Obari?
I'm
Yes,
waiting
I
for
made
Havens to
Paisley.
wake up.
All right.
I can't leave his side.
He got
until
up pretty early.
Are you done?
He's out. He's doing like a wet wipe body wash thing going on, kind of like from the Book of Eli.
Havens,
There you go.
Good movie.
Did you sleep last night?
Okay.
you're not a
Okay, then
bad
go watch
guy.
Super Kitties.
And then I walk away.
Oh,
Then go get my phone so I can put Super Kitties on. I can't turn on Super Kitties from all
The
way
answer
out
is
here.
42.
Obari's is such
Nova.
a meme.
See!
is there anything you're doing this morning? What just happened?
That, she's doing that.
I think her mic is unmuted the whole time too.
It has been, and I was dealing with my child. So, I don't know.
I wonder how much of the actual story the audience heard.
I'm sorry.
Cool. Is there
So-
anything that you would like to do this morning? You
It's
just
the,
woke
it's
up.
the next morning.
Okay.
What are you doing? Falling out of a tree?
I'm climbing out of my tree, not falling out of my tree. And I'm going to...
Starts to mimic the birds and the guy sleeping underneath her.
I'm gonna try to find Thibodeau and
Everyone wants Thibodeau this morning. All right, we're kicking back over to Thibodeau. Thibodeau, you're on your way to find Olivia, and apparently everyone comes running after you. Like the whole gang.
Good morning. What's
Well,
going on?
I don't know about the traveling circus. I wanted to have a word with you when you had a second, but I don't know what they want.
It's an intervention.
Doc, we have an issue.
You've been digging into the morphine.
I'm the only one who hasn't.
So apparently I got shot last night.
Okay.
I've been holding my arm up like this, collecting blood this entire time.
Oh. Right. Pull my pack off, get out a vial, collect.
Need some patch job.
Yeah.
Some people are going to start wondering why I'm bleeding 10W30.
Yeah, let me take care of that.
10W30. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Dig it, sucker.
That's 13 on a medicine roll.
Okay.
Are
Are you using any supplies?
Yeah, well, it's a bullet wound, so I'm assuming, yeah, you, see, 35, 45. You get 53 hit points back.
Didn't need it.
Okay.
But I appreciate it. No, I only needed 4.
There's no kill like overkill.
Well, that was a lot of fours.
It wouldn't be American if it wasn't shock and awe.
Alright, I'll just leave
If you're
going
gonna
to
pass somebody, you better pass them so hard that they don't think about competing anymore.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doc.
Of course.
He's a miracle worker. He's a magician with his hands.
Like, I want to pay him in something, but I don't know have anything.
You want to pay him in something? Stop getting shot.
That's
Stop
not
getting
how
shot.
it works.
Nobody gets medals and accommodations more for doing their job than the medic does.
I gesture to Anderson.
Nova.
I was just coming to see what was going on with the guy you were treating.
Medic fell asleep in the night. My patient perished.
Wow.
Oh no,
Man.
I just
Kinda
give the
looking forward to
medic a
beating
stink
it out of him
eye.
with a lead pipe.
I don't think he's around where you guys are standing right now.
He was
Is-
exhausted.
he left? Okay.
No, I mean he's at like the triage area.
Can't be helped, I guess.
Oh.
He's probably passed out still.
I kind of jerk my head to the side.
Yeah, follow you over.
How much do you trust that Olivia chick?
Well, comparatively or objectively?
Does she have our best interests at heart? Or will she leave us to die at the drop of a hat?
You know, from what I've seen of most people, my answer would be yes. But, on the other hand, she may be one of the best hopes we have of actually finding, if not a cure, something that would keep the disease at bay.
Well, here's hoping I don't regret this. I pull out the vial and hand it back to you. I did some looking on the dead guys and found that. Figured y'all should probably have it back.
Well, thank you. Well, it'll either mean the world or nothing. We'll see what happens.
Well, remember I saved the world then when you have to testify at my trial.
For what? For war crimes?
Probably.
I mean, name one thing we haven't done this campaign that couldn't be considered a war crime.
Well, I haven't been allowed to torture anyone yet because someone keeps preventing me.
I have.
Yeah.
All right, new goal. I'm just gonna keep teasing you with that one.
You.
All right, now that I have the vial,
You gonna go find Olivia?
yeah. Did you all want to join me? See what she has to say?
Yep.
I'm curious.
You guys find Olivia in the covered area, where all of her stuff is still disheveled. Most things are on the ground, scattered. She's found a little cot that she's currently sitting on. She herself looks absolutely spent. Hair is not done up like it normally is. Usually very clean, very presentable, even in this trying times. She looks almost 100% of the
Cannot
time
lose that.
professional in the strictest sense. Not this time. She is slouching. She's does even have. You got it paused?
I'm working on it. Getting over there right now.
Man, you look like my Aunt Kathy when her husband left her for his yoga instructor.
How long is this gonna
I'm
Take-
sorry. I'm working on it.
got it? But it,
Oh,
but it
that's it.
Buddy,
That's,
had
we're
it.
good.
Okay. And she's right here. So, very unkempt. You got bags under her eyes. She's not even wearing her shoes right now.
I just kneel down in front of her. Well, I can tell someone hasn't got any rest.
I'm sorry you have to see me like this. She's wiping the tears from underneath her eyes.
I've got
Kinda-
something I think might make you feel a little better.
She looks down.
Hold up 2 vials.
Is that,
Yeah.
well, I would probably be asking questions right now as she wipes another tear from her eye. Refusing to make eye contact. Struggling. She's kind of like propping herself up on her cot, trying to sit upright. Adjusting her shirt.
Now is not the time for errors. Now is the time for you to get some sleep.
Well, I mean, there's too much at hand, and you've brought me some great news, and I need to capitalize on it.
What you need to do is sleep. Rummage through my pack, hit her with 3 cc's of morphine.
Against her will, just hold her down.
No, just pop it right in her
While
thigh.
he does that, can I start like looking around her place for clues for anything?
Give me a scavenging check. I'm going to need a DC 10.
Scavenging or instinct?
Scavenging.
I tried to.
You're
I
looking
tried.
around her place.
I tried. That's a. Oh, is that
What
a
is that?
one? That is. Oh shit. Yep, that's a nat 1.
All right. It looks like garbage and damp paper everywhere.
The wall
and
is
a bunch
made of
of
wall.
science jargon that you're like, what? What's the sagittal plane? What's this?
I don't understand any of this. This all looks like Greek to me.
Don't want my phone outside by itself.
Olivia takes the vials from you and she stuffs it underneath her pillow, and then she like gently lays down. And it looks like she's trying to keep herself pristine-esque when she lays down, like very gentle, very slow.
Just cover her with a blanket.
And when you get ready to leave, assumedly, she's gonna tug on your pants leg as you get ready to go, and she mouths, not very audibly,
I don't know what you guys have planned for the day, but I think I'm going to sit here and keep her company, make sure she gets some rest.
What's that stuff that you gave her?
What you gave me.
Do you say that out loud?
I did say that out loud. Why? Oh no.
You found the vial.
I didn't. Barnes did.
Is that in character or out of character?
That's out of character.
Oh, that thing happened that you were warning me about. Haha, we're back. Well, that's that.
Olsen Green
Olsen out of nowhere.
just arises from the earth. Just a portal opens. He just rises.
Hey, guys!
Hey, I heard we're talking about drugs. A little bit too Joker for what Olsen was supposed to be. Her eyes pop open. Is kind of puts her hand on your arm, the back of your arm. Is Nick okay? She's blinking because she's having a hard time keeping her eyes open.
Yeah, he found the stuff that those guys stole.
Oh, they had the blood.
Yes.
Stammering to get her words out. There's so many questions I have for. She lays her head back down.
Yeah. You and Prince Valium take a little nap and everything will be fine when
Prince
you wake up.
Valium.
Spaceballs reference.
Well done.
Goated.
I was more thinking Beetlejuice, but yeah.
Well done.
All right. Havens approaches. Looks around. Yeah, it's no pun intended, but this puts things in a whole different light, seeing it in the daytime. A lot of, he looks over at the hole in the wall not too far away from where the shelter is. Looks like you guys did a good thing when it could have been a bad time.
Just out of curiosity, other than the front gate, how many people do you have patrolling the perimeter?
Not really a whole lot. We have people at the gate at all times, and then really it's just lookouts.
Yeah, you might want to rethink that strategy. I mean, it's your place. I'm not telling you what to do, but they managed to do that without anyone seeing anything, and I don't think that's something you want to happen again.
Outside of a couple of pokes and prods here and there from some random gang, we've never really had to deal with other people here before.
What
Well-
kind of gang?
A bunch of hoodlums, I imagine they're for hire. I don't know if they were necessarily hired to do anything here, but they were probably poking in their defenses to see if they could, if ever they were asked to. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anyone ever paid them to do anything against us rebels. I don't know, they were some sort of gang to me.
Well, with the QZ burned down, your stash is next.
This is true, this is true. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to take you up on that. Morgan, you said your name was? We're going to start having people patrol the perimeter. See what we can do about having countermeasures against other sentient contact. Now, do you guys have any idea what... If we're really... I hear this talk about a cure in play. If that's truly what's happening right now, what needs to happen next for us to move forward in that direction? Because honestly, a cure just sounds way too divine to be true.
I nod at Olivia passing on cotton. I think Sleeping Beauty there is the only one who knows that answer, so I think we're kind of just in a holding pattern until she wakes up.
But if she is to have any success, replacement of the equipment that you see here would probably be pretty important.
OHSU ain't too far away. I could probably lead a... If you want to give me some men, some vehicles, I could lead a expedition to OHSU, see if we recover some stuff.
OHSU.
Isn't that on the other side of the river?
You with the face?
I don't think so, actually. I'm pretty sure it's on our side.
Which in fact, the first of that thing is Oregon. I'm pretty sure it's on our side of the river, but even if not...
No, the other river, the Willamette.
Oh.
Yep.
So here it
There are
is.
bridges.
So we're
unless
right
Fedra
here,
blew those ones too.
Mount Tabor. You can
Oh, they did.
unpause now. So we're right here at Mount Tabor. You're suggesting a trip to this area right here.
Yeah, we have cars.
Long trip.
We have cars.
We have trucks.
Not really.
That's like what, 20 minutes with no traffic?
The only thing of concern is being ambushed on a bridge.
Well, we don't really know anything that's out there, so for all we
Oh.
know, it could just be wasteland.
Could be.
And if she needs that equipment, it might be a risk we have to take. Because I don't know where anywhere else it's going to have that level of equipment, to be honest.
What about the care clinic? Don't have to cross any bridges.
Would that have everything she needs? That feels like it's a little low budget for the kind of stuff she needs. You know, all their machines and crap.
Well, what will she need?
We could go to Umzi.
Or Omzi?
Bro, I love OMSI.
What is she gonna need?
Microscopes, centrifuges, replacement glass. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, the care clinic is right here.
They should have that in the care clinic. That's where they've got to teach phlebotomy.
That's
They do all of
surprisingly close.
they do all of their own pathogen work.
All right, I can go kick in a door and see what I find. Give me a shopping list and I'll see what I can get.
Bum, bum.
I know that OHSU has backup generators.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
I don't know if the care clinic does or not,
Okay.
but OHSU also has electron microscopes, MRIs, the whole suite.
We could do 2 teams.
No,
Small team for the clinic, and then I could lead a bigger team to OHSU. Or we could just do a two-stop shop.
Why don't we do that? Hit one, then the other.
Let's do the clinic first, bring back what we find, and then go. That way at least we have some stuff if it's a bust getting across the river. And
You
we're-
said
We're not hacking around delicate equipment.
you said you wanted to stay with your friend.
I'm sure that we could get some guards to watch over this area right here.
My only concern is I'm not exactly.
I have no one else to sacrifice that knows what you know. Haven says to you. If it gets you out there, I'll put 3 men just watching this cover.
3 men you trust, please.
Well, until recently, I trusted about just everyone here. I'll pick right men.
Okay.
All right, Doc. Looks like we're going on an adventure.
Nova,
See?
you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Is your mic muted?
It's unmuted for the moment.
You know, we could probably find some good supplies in the clinic besides just the scientific equipment.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You got
Um,
anything besides Tacomas? You got a Tundra, maybe a trailer?
Nope, we just got Tacomas. For some reason, we have a bunch of white Tacomas.
They all just say Securitas on the side.
There's
Gonna say we're the
ISIS.
Rams.
They say,
Or the state of Oregon, a little
Yeah.
sticker on the back.
Department of Wildlife.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well.
There is the school bus.
you
Yeah.
guys do have a school bus, yes.
Yeah. Let's save that in case we need to evacuate this place. Hey, Havens, how many men can you loan us for this little medical crusade?
How many do you think you're going to need?
Well, I mean,
You guys
100
taking me along?
Of
no.
course.
Hunter's
Alright,
still
so
out.
I'm listening to Morgan on this one.
Hunter's still out there, and as far as we know, he's still trying to get her. So 4 dudes.
While she's sleeping, I'm going to write out a note. I've got the stuff, Morgan. Slide my hand under the pillow, take the vials so they're with me. Put them in an impact-resistant case. Put them in my pack.
You have like a spare sharps case.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, one guy's got Percipio on his chest. The other guy's got a bomb. Both would really suck if they got detonated.
Not wrong. We're both carrying like the fate of the universe now.
I look at you and be like, "Can I talk to you for a second?"
If you say outside, you're already outside.
I want to step away and have a word with him. Because I was like, "Can I talk to you for a second?"
All right.
Look, man. I assume we walk a couple steps away so no one can hear us really easily.
We'll go ahead and narrate that.
So,
Crunch, crunch.
look, man. Between the fact you're bleeding Pennzoil and we're working with outside help on this one, what if you get hurt again out there and all those dudes see it? Then we're either going to have to kill them or, God forbid, let them kill you. And I'm not quite willing to let either of those things happen. Besides, if she's the best thing we have to curing you, maybe you should be playing goalie instead of out there offense. You honestly would probably be better served here. Because, I mean,
It's a
yeah,
show.
Havens has some good guys,
Yep.
but
Just
I don't
watch
think
the
I've
screen.
seen anyone else punch a head off its body. And this place is made of, what? Tarps, plywood, and hope?
Can you pause the screen, Tony?
Just the fact that we
Got it.
Just the fact that we found out that there's a yet another faction out there now that has been harassing this group, and that we're walking directly towards them. You really want me not to be there?
Well, considering the fact that his goal has been to kidnap that, and I pointed at Olivia, yeah, I want our strongest hand-to-hand fighter defending it. As I said, you're not on the bench, you're playing goalie. You're making sure we have something to bring all this crap back to.
Oh, maybe that's hard to read.
Not to mention, if it gets bad enough, you can Aloha snack bar with that thing in your coat. Plus, let's be realistic here, and I lean kind of closer. Do we really want to leave Havens unsupervised with her?
Havens is not the problem.
Is he the solution?
He's not the problem.
Well, then you should stay here and prevent anything else from being a problem.
All right. Well, the choice is up to you, Tony, for yourself and your character.
I hate choices.
What do you want for dinner?
But they
Left or right?
hate you guys so much. You know what? Let's play it out. Let's see how this goes. I'll hang out.
what does that mean? Hang out where?
I'll stand guard.
You're gonna stay. Okay.
Let's see how this plays out. Oh, fine. You got some good points in the fact that the bird in there needs to be guarded.
And like I said, last thing I need is to see you bleeding, Autobot.
We go in. Morgan, I'm sitting this one out.
Oh, I thought my mic was been turned off this whole time.
Not
It's been
the
on.
choice
Oops.
that I had hoped you would make. But
It's fine, Doc. We got more than enough. We don't need him.
All right.
Barnes will take care of you. Someone's got to stay here to take care of her.
truth be
Alright.
told, I'm not worried about me or her. What if things change while we're gone?
I figure there's enough dudes with machine guns in here to fix that problem.
Bless
Sorry.
you.
Gesundheit.
And I'm the only one that could deal with what he's going through.
Are you muted?
Really? Bless you.
Oh, she is. She's muted. Okay.
So,
That's actually a very valid point, too.
I'll loan you guys a Tacoma. If you want to head out and get these supplies. Yeah, I've got 4 men that I've got Frank, Sam, Steve, and Julio. I don't know who Julio is. He came in a couple days before you guys did. He seemed
Julio's
exhausted.
here?
The
Julio?
furry Julio!
There's a Julio's here.
Yeah.
Where's Julio?
Julio!
You guys just start yelling for Julio.
Yeah.
Julio!
There's a Hispanic gentleman that's sitting down somewhere and he perks up like a prairie dog. Huh? What?
Is it our Julio?
Yes, it's your Julio.
It's our Julio!
Mi amigo.
Ah, senors!
Oh, it's so good to have reliable help again.
Frank,
If David's
Steve,
still in the
Julio,
chat,
and-
David's gonna be
Frank,
so
Sam,
happy.
Steve, and Julio.
Frank, San, Steven, Julio.
Got it.
Does Julio still got the Flammenwerfer?
No, you run this far with a flamethrower.
I mean, Julio's a god, so he probably...
Julio is a god.
You think he ran here? He teleported.
Does he
My
have,
hero returns!
Do they all have the high quality equipment at this place?
Frank, Sam, and Steve do. Julio, he's kind of still warming up to a lot of things.
We're gonna take him shopping real quick. Huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure he'll get loaded up.
Okay.
He's got a chain with a bear trap at the end of it. He's like swinging around now.
That would be metal. I look at him and say,
Literally,
hey,
it is.
we should probably use 2 because we're probably going to fill up the bed with stuff from the care clinic. And if we got a 2-seater Tacoma, how are we going to fit your guys?
Riding in the back.
With okay.
You've got 8 people with you.
7.
8. He's coming.
Apparently, I don't have a choice.
I'm sure you guys can make it work.
School bus is an option.
Let's save it until we need it.
Now is not an appropriate time to need it.
I don't think so.
All right.
One condition. I'm driving. This guy can't corner for crap.
Maybe we
I-
should take the bus.
I got us back here, didn't I?
Yeah, minus every mirror.
Including the one inside.
And I don't even know how that happened.
It was annoying me.
You cornered so badly, the inside mirror broke.
Heartbreaking.
I drove effectively.
Okay.
Drive to a ride.
Scoot over, Junior. I got this.
Drops bolt on Benelli. Shotgun.
We're in back, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's that then. All right. So we got Frank, Sam, Steve, and Julio. Who's kind of jazzed? On the road again. We just can't wait to get on that road again.
So this is like a what, 10-minute drive? If that.
It's literally just down the way and then over.
That's
2
10
minutes.
minutes. That's 10 minutes.
I imagine with just how densely packed this urban environment is, with a lot of abandoned vehicles, there's going to be a lot of circumventing detours and navigating around obstacles. So, I'm going to...
Oh. Yeah,
Make
you
other
want to
decisions?
challenge my bus driving skills? I'll roll. I'll roll.
Never mind. It takes 10 minutes.
What
You
is it?
guys...
What'd you roll?
Your expert driving was phenomenal.
What'd you roll?
And
That was in that one.
there was absolutely... Matter of fact, very little cars were parked on this particular street. That was a 2.
This was
Okay,
part
that's
of
It was a 2.
it was part of my old bus route. I subbed on this. For
Matter of fact, I was a Santa at that park right there.
subbed on this 3 Christmases in a row. The whole
Or campus or whatever this is. Franklin High School, okay?
haha.
Franklin High School. Yeah, you were a bus driver for Franklin High School.
There's this kid that went to school there. His name was Daniel. was the weirdest kid. He could throw up on command.
I went to school with a guy. His name is Patrick Utter. He had a tumor in his neck when he was a little kid, and they had to do surgery and replace his esophagus. Dude could literally roll up a pizza and take the whole thing down in one.
Y'all went to school with some weirdos.
Wow.
Now he's a border patrol officer.
It wasn't someone I went to school with. I drove these kids.
Haven says I had no comment. I know nobody that extreme. Maybe a guy that I grew up with in uniform service that had double jointed elbows, and that's about as crazy as it got.
Hopefully, it laid down above.
Life before the fall, right?
All right.
So
So
before the fall, indeed. Matter of fact, I'll drink to that.
so we
Come
get
back tonight so that we can clink beers for that.
so we get there.
Also, come back with beers because we don't have any beers. What was that?
So we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were there. We're now at OHSU.
we're at the care clinic.
HSU.
OHSU Immediate Care
OHSU
Clinic.
Immediate
Oh.
Care Clinic, Richmond.
Nice.
And here we go.
Let's do.
You gonna
Can
maximize
you
that?
go
for me?
back one to the with a picture of what's inside the room?
That is. So that's an all-purpose care room.
Yeah.
That's really what that is.
Yeah.
That layout is pretty standard fare. A lot of.
Yep. That's
a lot of
exactly what I'm
clinics.
looking for. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, this is really standard fare. And of course, this is the one I'm going to go with.
Condition of the building.
Pretty all right. No one seems to have really touched it down this way. There might be a couple broken windows here and there, but it doesn't seem exactly obvious what has caused it, nor does it seem like anything's other than maybe a bird or a rock has gone through these windows. And the sliding doors in the front, which I don't seem to have access to, are
The front.
Go
I
up
mean, you
to
could do the
pictures.
lobby. Right
Yeah.
there.
well,
Nope.
we're not in the lobby, and the lobby doesn't have
Front
What
doors.
about-
front doors. So this is the picture we're going with, Tony.
Okay. You can zoom in on that, by the way. Put the finger in the middle, and then roll your. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
Okay, that works.
I'll settle with that. All right. So you guys roll up on it. The sliding doors for the front seem to be locked in place, or at least the electronics responsible for it are no longer working.
Hold on.
Smash it open.
I nod at Julio and Sam. Guard the rig and make sure no one comes up on our 6.
All right. So Julio and Sam are guarding the rig.
Yeah.
And that's how you misspell guarding.
So we have Frank and
Steve.
It's like being in the
We
National
must
Guard. in
keep
this world,
Julio
aren't we?
safe at all costs.
So you have Frank and Steve coming with you.
Cool.
Hey, Nova.
See?
You want to give the door a crack?
I can try.
Maybe we should take a look, make sure it ain't tripwired or nothing like Harbor Freight was.
Yeah.
'Cause
I want
that
to
was-
investigate the door to see if
Yeah,
there's any tampering.
let's wait. I could use a second one.
No.
Give me a instinct roll.
Can I do it too?
Everyone give me an instinct roll. I need a DC 7. to those who wish to compete. Nova, what'd you get?
16.
16.
Jesus.
My
Take the
instinct is
wheel.
plus 6, okay?
What'd you get? 2. All right. Barnes? 8.
I got a 6.
Oh, Barnes.
I got a 6.
What did I say? It wasn't...
7.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
one
then.
off.
All right. To those that made the 7 and higher, you do not see any signs whatsoever of any set traps, wires, explosive devices.
Alright, let's get these doors open.
Okie dokie.
How do you want to do it?
Hand you my crowbar.
Yeah, I take his crowbar.
Give me a brutality check.
Okay, let you try it out.
10 plus 2 is 12.
That'll do it. All right, you open it up little by little, craning it open. You do notice that, however, these doors are trying to shut on you as you're opening it. They're not staying open, so the amount of pressure you're putting on it is allowing you to keep it open for what little. So it's opened about as wide as my laptop is right here.
Squeeze!
I'm gonna assist.
Let's just push on both sides of the door till we blow out the pistons.
that too.
Yep, I'm gonna assist.
All right.
So that's 10.
Well, that'll do it. All right. So
He
the
just
whole,
Hulk rips the thing out of his
Just grab it all. Let me help.
so one of the doors gets pushed in. It breaks off the railing.
Well, I want you to stay behind. You aren't gonna need.
So you have
need
one
it.
door
Yeah.
that's shut in the middle, and the other one that's kind of cascaded off the railings, and it's broke the gears, and it's kind of tilted off to the side there. And you guys walk in, and you see Tony.
Good.
You got it, nerd?
Yeah.
3,000 infected laying there sleeping.
Yep.
Julio, grab the MG42.
You good?
Yes.
I click on my flashlight.
Click on your flashlight. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming the pavilion has no power.
Yeah, it doesn't really have any power.
Wide open windows. It's in the middle of the day.
Okay, we're about to go into the back of the building where there probably won't be windows.
To be fair,
Standard-
I don't see any lights on in this picture, and it looks pretty well lit.
He's talking about going further back. I get what he's saying now.
But yeah, this is what you're greeted by as soon as you come through the front doors.
All right, I'm immediately walking up to the sanitized station. And
I was about to make a joke about the sanitizer.
Oh, you know what?
I
I've
gi- I give
actually
a
been
coup-
in
I
this
give a
building, and
couple-
yes, everything is exactly still like that.
I give a couple of pumps and start wiping my hands on them.
I walk up, kind of. Does that stuff ferment? It's been like 10
No,
years since it was changed.
nope. 99.99%.
Alcohol.
Nuclear on your skin.
New. Repeat
I
after
give-
me. New clear. Not nuclear. New clear.
Yeah, Tony, I got your back.
I take my hands and I flick a little bit of sanitizer at Barnes.
How?
Ow, my eyes!
While they're playing with the sanitizer, I go immediately to the
Wash
right
up, kid.
of the exit doors and pull the federally mandated fire extinguisher out of its casing that's supposed to be there.
Oh, okay.
Does that even still work?
I'm
man?
going to check it.
That thing should be
And
way.
he's
out
making
of
sure he's
spec.
picking it up. He's shaking it,
You
making
do
sure
not-
the sediment.
You do not hear or feel any sediment inside it.
Is the gauge still in the green?
Yeah, but
Do the
it's
hoses have any
solidified.
abrasions, bulges, or cuts?
And there's no clogs at the end, but
School bus repellents.
Well, this place gets attacked enough. maybe
Are
fire
there two
extinguisher would be
4-pound
nice.
fire extinguishers or one 5-pound fire
1
extinguisher?
5-pound.
Okay.
Is it an ABC?
It is.
Ah, well done.
Some of that's not even required. Some of that was straight out of the FMCSA. In
Yeah.
fact. Straight out of the FMCSA.
All right. Well, Doc, you're the man with the list.
Exam rooms and supply closets.
All right.
All right, I walk up to one of the doors and just kick it in.
Oh, that
Give me a
wasn't
brutality
necessary.
check.
And that's when the claymore goes
That's
off.
a 10.
With my modifier, that's a 17.
All
Just
right.
tell me it comes completely
This
off the
door-
hinges.
Not only was it already open, but you broke it against the hinges in the direction it's not meant to open, and you bust, shatter, splinter the wooden frame around the door as you rip the bolts out of the wall, and this thing falls to the ground.
What is wrong with you?
And you look at me like I'm extra.
Good job, Nick. You killed the door. My
Sam-
Morgan,
Not Sam.
it might have
Frank
been a
and
good
Steve were
idea
like,
to bring me on.
The heck just happened?
man. I
Yeah,
always eat
I
your
stand
vegetables,
firm in my
boys.
Frank
choice
leans into you, Nova. Does he do that often?
I would love to say
every
no,
single time.
but yes.
Steroids.
Don't mind him. He has Tourette's.
Yes, Tourette's. Push it off.
All right, let's get into these exam rooms.
All right, Tony.
Say, Doc,
Yeah.
this is a health care clinic.
Yeah.
What do you think the odds of us finding some entrenched nest of infected in here are?
Does this place have a basement?
Does it have a basement?
Yes.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Do I have access to it in photos? Probably not.
It does. I saw it in the entry photos.
You know, if we're going to be cartwheeling through doors like our jolly Saint Nick over here, we should probably make sure that we aren't going to have a horde of bloaters coming out of there to kill us.
There's we don't see it here, but there's usually cabinets or little areas for resupply within the room. There's a resupply cabinet in the hallway, and then there's a resupply room adjacent to the healthcare ward. So there's 3 levels of resupply within every clinic. I'm
Let's
sure
get
we'll find some stuff.
2 monitors, 2 hard drives, and as much basic medical supplies as we can carry. from
You
this
guys
Tell me which door to go to.
Okie
open through in each of these rooms. You're going to find in the top drawer typically hemorrhaging, severe bleeding stuff, and then you have in the second drawer a bunch of airway to make sure the airways remain patent and clear. In the third drawer, you're going to see a lot of circulation stuff. This is where you're going to find your IV tubing and IV bags. Sometimes this is where you get your immediate intravenous medications are found in this drawer. And then the bottom drawer, you're going to see things that help for patient comfort and like blankets, stuff that you would typically see for like hypothermia.
I reach into a drawer, pull out a trash bag, just start stuffing it full of tubing and stuff. Just
Yeah, we'll sort it out when we get back to base.
at this point, if you see it and ain't nailed down, probably a good idea to take it.
There's I want.
No.
If we can find him a couple of IEDs,
If they still work, they'd be useful.
I want
I can recharge him.
a DC 10 instinct roll
From
from
all of
anyone
us?
who wishes to participate.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
What's your plus for instinct?
So that's a
9
total
plus
of
1 is 10.
9.
it's a total
Oh,
of 9.
just barely didn't make it. Barnes?
9 plus 1 is 10.
Just barely didn't make it.
9 plus 1 is 10.
Oh wow.
4 plus 6 is 10.
Oh daggone!
I was one.
Got a 9.
I was 1 off again. You gotta be kidding
All
me.
right, so this is hilarious that you're the only one that didn't notice this. In that magazine rack, in the back, you see, for the first time, because you haven't since you've met this guy, a smiling Obari in a Santa Claus outfit
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh,
on the cover of one of the magazines.
I grab.
Yes!
No. You seeing this?
Oh my god.
I'm
as
just
many copies as you can
hysterically
find.
laughing. My stomach hurts
I
from
roll one
laughing
up and
so
tuck it behind
hard.
my
I'm
plate carrier.
in one of the supply closets right now, just like grabbing medical supplies and stuffing it in a bag.
I walk by him whistling, "Here comes Santa Claus."
If there's another copy, I grab the other copy.
What
No,
is
it's
that
just the
all
one
about?
copy.
Barnes,
Alright, so
whatever you
for
do,
the
you're not
audience-
gonna ever get rid of that.
For the audience at home, Morgan shows me the picture.
The magazine cover.
Yeah, the magazine cover.
You didn't tell us you were famous.
It says Seasons Eatings on it. And it's a magazine about holiday treats.
Oh.
As we discover that perhaps somewhere along in his past, he was a baker.
I just look at it.
How did you go from this to that?
You mean you
I
can
grabbed
give us
the-
good treats all the time?
I grab the supplies and just walk out.
Oh.
Oh no. I follow him.
have a short wander.
Okay, I'm coming.
So,
There goes Santa
I'd
Claus.
throw
There
it in
goes
there.
Santa Claus right down Santa Claus Lane.
I'm turning this around.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
That's
no,
enough, Barnes.
It's Dark Santa.
it's Dark Santa.
Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle.
What happened to the cookies?
Where are they?
Put the cookies down!
What's going on?
Put it down. Forget about it.
Tell me, Obari, in your humble opinion, what is the best kind of cookie to put
I
in
reach
milk?
around and like grab him by one hand and slam him against the wall.
Oh, there you
Oh, wow.
go. Smack.
Do I need to throw?
No.
Oh no,
I said-
I'm on the naughty list.
I said drop it, Barnes, before I drop you.
Come on. We've got stuff we need to do. Leave Nick alone. Let's get this done. You guys can work this out back at the camp if you have to.
Whatever you say, Mrs. Claus.
Because I'm going to have to be the one to patch you up after he beats your ass.
I walk away chuckling, still humming, "Here Comes Santa Claus."
All right. We move through the building, scavenging as many supplies as possible, finding a shocking amount, in fact.
In true Santa Claus fashion, I have a huge bag that's just hefted over my shoulder as I'm walking through.
I walk
You
in, stand
found
next
a
to
red
Tiva.
hazard bag, and so you have this red hazard bag full of stuff.
That's just slung over my shoulder, and I am walking through it just grumbly.
I'm standing next to Tiva. I'm like, you,
Grumbly perpetuating the...
Listen, I can't help the way that I look at this particular point in time. Okay.
okay, we gotta see if there's like a Christmas closet in here, like a Santa's hat. We gotta find a Santa's hat.
So, Obari, you find yourself in an elevator, but for some reason the panel is controlled by a nasal canula with only one nostril hole stuck to it,
Really?
and so
What?
you have to blow into the nasal cannula to go up the elevator.
We should go rob a Spirit Halloween store after this.
We need to find you an elf costume.
Don't look at me. I can't take it.
That's what she said.
All right. No, you don't find an elevator, which I'm sure they're around here somewhere. So we found ourselves flush with medical supplies, both technological and simple. Everywhere from tongue depressors to hard drives. What does our merry band of plunderers want to do?
Have we searched this place from top to bottom?
I would say so. The places that you can get into.
Well, guys.
Love you.
Let's get out of here with what we've got.
Okay, I'll get it.
You guys exit out. Frank and Steve have got bags of stuff too. Come back out. You see Sam and Julio. They're like, wow, you guys really went shopping, didn't you?
Yeah, regular Christmas morning.
They help you load the stuff in the back of the truck. Well, there's been
One
a
more
whole lot
time,
of nothing
boys.
going on out here right now.
Good. That's what we wanted here.
So let's just make a hop and a skip down the road here and get back home, and maybe we can relax behind the wall and try and figure out what to do with all this stuff. They hop inside, waiting for someone to start driving.
Mick?
Sorry, distracted.
I sit in the shot. I get in the shotgun.
Are you thinking about what to make
why
next?
don't you ride in back this time and I'll sit shotgun?
You just want to
Mr.
absorb the Christmas
Mr.
spirit.
Poke the Bear.
I climb in the back.
We drive.
As we're getting ready to drive away, I shout, "Go Dancer! On Prancer! On!"
Brake check.
Can you pause? No.
Yeah, and I brake check. Make him bite his tongue.
Barnes got run over by a reindeer! Dude, I slide the window open between the cab and the fucking back.
Which I guess would be like between my legs because I'm like splout out over the roof right now.
All right, here we are, Tony. You guys come back to Mount Tabor and the gates. Frank is waving his hand up above. And the gates open out towards you guys. You come in. You guys have a stack of bags in the back. So a lot to everyone's amazement. That took you guys probably around 4 hours to do.
Well, we searched the whole building pretty much from top to bottom.
And you have all the medical supplies.
All right, unload the truck. Let's get it going to OHSU.
I'll oversee the unloading, make sure everyone's careful with the delicate
Okay.
equipment, and
I'm staying in the truck.
start
staying in
getting
the truck?
everything sorted.
Make sure they're placed by the chimney with care. All right.
Yes. The radio all of a sudden bumps
You know,
up.
one
Here
day
comes
Mike is gonna snap.
My Barnes is like on his hands and knees with laughter at this point.
It starts snowing.
It's July.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Someone's writing the word sleigh on the side of the Tacoma.
Ah.
But it's spelled S-L-A-Y.
Yes.
All right. Got to paint it red somehow. So, is it the group's consensus that we want to go all the way to OHSU proper?
Did we get everything we needed?
Did we?
I'm asking you guys.
The
I
one
heard
that-
one person say it.
Is Olivia still sleeping?
Yeah, I would say so.
How about we wait until she wakes up and looks over
Yeah.
our,
Well, did we get a
Presents.
centrifuge?
and then. Did you find a centrifuge?
Because that is kind of what
Holding
we
a
need.
grayed out object. I cannot tell
You
what
did
this
not.
is.
Find a
Well,
centrifuge.
then I guess we're going to OHSU proper.
Yep.
So,
All right, get in. Let's go.
Do you want
are
to
you
go?
taking the same?
Do we want to go now or wait and get a fresh start tomorrow morning when there's more light?
You know. Yeah, let's do it.
It's about.
let's give
it's
it a
about
night.
10 o'clock right now.
PM?
A.M.
We're going now.
10 a.m. Yeah, we only got all day.
All right.
I start up the truck.
We good for gas?
You guys are about at half a tank right now.
I was about to say 3/4.
We should probably top off before we leave.
You guys are going to need to go figure out where to get gas. That's the one thing that, like I said when you first got here, that's the one thing we've been looking for is fuel.
That's fine. We'll
Mostly for the
siphon.
generators, but if you're going to start using the trucks and whatnot, you're going to have to scavenge your own fuel.
Okay.
We'll siphon.
A half a tank to get to OHSU? That should be more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can siphon.
I just mumble under my breath. Half equals empty. All right, that's it. Just turn around and just backhand you.
Oh,
Wow.
he's an angry elf.
You're getting on the wrong side, kid. You need to stop now.
So are you guys familiar with the terrain around OHSU?
I am,
I am.
yes.
Yeah, it's a steep
It's
hill,
steep
Yeah.
and it's green.
and it's windy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's where that's where I got my back surgery done.
Yeah,
I,
my
I
son
go
works
at
there
least
now.
every once a year to have a head scan. Not
And
fair.
they still find it's empty.
on the grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of like the lower building over by the waterfront has Starbucks in it.
Yeah.
And so did, or I'm sorry, Dornbecker has Starbucks in it.
And there's the VA Medical Center too?
Yeah, it's
Might
right
have
here.
some good stuff. Some of the more interesting medications.
All right. Let's get in there.
Just make sure we stop by there and tear it up. Let's roll.
All right, you guys take off down this road. And I don't know what path you plan on making, or whether you go down this way, down this way, down this way.
Well,
Some way you're getting to this highway here to cross.
We'll take Richmond to 47th and then down to the main road. Or maybe 32nd.
This is 33rd. This is 34th. 31st.
Let me move your head for a second. All right, where were we at?
You're coming down this way, Richmond.
Let
Turns
Richmond.
turns into division.
Yeah, I was gonna say let Richmond turn into division. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take 26th Avenue down.
26th.
Yeah, take it down to Powell Boulevard, and we're gonna head over that way.
All right. Once you guys get onto Powell Boulevard, give me a survival check.
Oh no.
Everybody.
A survival check.
That's when the IED.
That's when the IED blows up.
Oh no! It was good playing with you guys. Swallow it.
I rolled the
Alright.
metal one.
I need a DC
You shouldn't
6.
have kept it.
Nice.
DC 6 survival check.
Yeah.
I don't have enough fingers.
What did you get? Obari.
3.
3. Barnes.
11.
Morgan. 7.
12.
Nova 12. Okay, so everyone but the driver notices that there is a vehicle off in the distance on this highway,
Moving.
and it's moving
Towards us, away from
away.
us.
It is going in the same direction as you.
Not good. Time to go.
I poke my head through that window. Y'all see that?
Time to
See
see that.
what?
Obari, that rig going away from us.
What
And
is
then
that?
To anyone that has binoculars, a scope,
I pull my
me-
hunting rifle out and kind of
Yeah.
support it on top of the roof, and I'm looking through it.
Yeah.
I'm driving. Can't really do any of that.
I mean, you could.
Starts one-handing with the binoculars. All right.
Head out the window with a scope.
Yeah. So what do I see?
You see a Toyota Tacoma, and it's white, heading down the way.
I think that's Hunter.
Can we catch it?
Immediately pedal the floor. I'm zagging through the. I'm zipping through the parked cars, hopping up on sidewalks, going back down.
All right. You're catching up to it. You're getting to the Ross Island Bridge here.
Hey boys, what you going? What you going?
And you're probably about 100 meters off from this truck now.
One of you guys shoot the tire.
And sure, I'll let one person try.
Somebody with a lot better aiming than me. Oh,
That
wait.
is a 4 plus 3.
That's a 1, sir. Sir, that is a 1. Hunter gonna die.
Have to admit, probably would have been a better story had not that happened.
I sink it in the rear driver tire.
All right, so pop that tire. Whatever this vehicle is goes into a wild tailspin, and it smacks into one of the barriers on the side of the bridge, and this thing goes out and over.
Ouch.
Oh. That was not what I intended to have happen.
Me neither.
Well,
There goes that.
Was that Hunter?
We
Nope.
don't know.
We don't know now.
I'm assuming we get up to it and I look over. Is there like someone swimming out of it or anything?
By the time you guys get up there, you kind of see like a truck sinking in, but like you're not quite sure. You're really high up, and there's a lot. I mean, you could be scanning with your scope. But
Well, I
you're-
pull out my hunting rifle and I'm.
That clearance is about 200 feet, right?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, so we're not seeing anything.
you're
Oh yeah,
not-
so he's dead. More likely.
Or
don't see anything.
Majorly hurt.
Well,
If he ain't dead, he ain't happy. Major pain.
I imagine you guys continue the rest of the way.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry to kill your story
There's
like
about to be
that.
Something freaking epic happened, and they're like, oh, I just rolled a nat 1.
Hey, I feel you.
You want to go check that out?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we get in there. Now what?
So you guys pull up to this grounds of Hogwarts here. And there's a lot of different places. One could be
Dum, da, dum, 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 dum,
the Shriners Children of Portland,
dum, da, dum,
Pedro
dum.
Kohler Pavilion, the Portland VA Medical Center, the VA Clinic, Momiji again,
Or probably Shriners is where they do
St.
all the,
Elizabeth of Hungary Catholic Church.
Shriners is where they do all the oncology work for kids, isn't it?
Yeah, but what we want's in the main hospital.
All right.
If we have time, we could stop by it on our way out. But priority is the centrifuge.
The emergency room, Portland VA Medical Center.
Halloween episode.
She's watching a Halloween episode.
Yeah. So she's like, so scared.
Is you
And she's playing with the D60 and 100, so that's what they're putting us.
the hospital's not down there.
No, this is.
Let's enter through the emergency room.
Is our 4 companions still with us? Or did we leave them back?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't really dismiss them.
All right.
So, as you guys.
The D20 sends Tulio's presence. Sorry, that was David in the chat.
I bet it was. So, there you go. You guys roll up on that.
All right.
You guys roll up in there. The door issue is still the same door issue as before. You guys get out, and Frank leans in towards you, Nova. Who was that we shot off the bridge?
Don't ask.
Anderson.
He looks over at Steve like,
Yes, Santa Claus.
Why don't you check the door for explosives, Nova?
I check the door as I laugh.
all right, give me a
Instinct.
instinct roll. Let's make it DC 5.
Okay, well I rolled a 5 and I have a +6, so 11.
All right. You don't find any traps, explosives,
Good to go.
anything akin to those.
Guys, we should probably be a little bit more serious on watch here.
You think?
Yeah,
Didn't
this
hear
is a
that.
serious hospital, and a lot of these fell the ongoing days of the outbreak, and there's probably a lot of big things in there we don't want to piss off. We should probably do this quietly.
Oh.
This is where I was working when it went down.
And so I'm assuming there was a lot of people in here who,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. That means no kicking down doors.
I was already in mid-swing with my brass knuckles.
Huh. And what you guys find inside looks exactly like. Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Last Move. I'm your DM and host, Kenny. I'm joined by my good friend.
Hey everyone, I am Tony. I play Nick O'Barry,
Possibly
who's
Santa Claus.
really going through some stuff at the moment. I'm the guy who's been pushing all the buttons and keeping the show running. I have been joined and thoroughly annoyed by...
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I play Daniel Barnes, who is now full of the Christmas spirit. As per usual, I am joined by Taylor, who is being a parent, but she is very happy to be here. She plays
Hey.
Nova Anderson, and as usual, our special guest.
Hey guys, I'm Mike. I play Dr. Morgan Thibodeau, and I'm clicking my heels together because there's no place like home.
You better go watch it before
Nice.
it's over.
All right, everyone.
I can dig.
I'm gonna put
Hit him with the
it
facts.
Hey everyone, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps us out with all the algorithms. Make sure you check out all of the other social medias where you can find us: Twitch, X, Rumble, TikTok. I think that's it. Other than the YouTube, which you know this because you're watching this on the YouTube right now. Hi YouTube, how are you? All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope that you come and join us next week. But as always, it's your move, Internet.